Tell me when the chat room can... Oh, there we are. Hey, chat room.
Hey, Dick, you can talk to the chat room.
Hey, Mandy the Clown Merce is going to resend some email. Mr. Quest, Chicken Head, Joe, Asthmatic. What's Leah eating? Look something homemade. Bum, bum, bum. Elmo, 8539. Hey, Bill. Mr. Quest. Oh, my God. We can do a whole hour. All right. We're going to wait till we get an official start. And we're going to do our photo captions. We'll do a couple of our new Al Jaffe game that you guys are so amazing at. Snappy answers to stupid questions. Yes, summer fall edition. It is summer. Last time you heard my voice, it was spring. That was unique today. We're now into the first half hour of summer in New York City. Hey, Loke, Sluggo. Wasn't Sluggo a character in a comic book? Oh, it's hot. It's 84. Nancy and Sluggo. Yes. Oh my gosh. Wow. When we played not the match game, I wanted to tell a Gloria Swanson story, but no one of the 6 people playing knew who she was. I assume more than half the chat room know that name, right? Gloria Swanson. It's 1 a.m. Mandy Clown, where are you? Oh. Isla G, where are you? Sluggo was homeless? No, spring has gone, not sprung. Spring has left. 84 is not hot? Okay. Who was that mad artist? Who was that mad artist, Tex? Boy, I don't remember. Oh my gosh. If I get sick, look at all these other hosts that can take over for me. Guys, I don't think so. It's 102 in Vegas. Oh. So Chickenhead, what is it like there? Is it still deadly quiet? And as a Las Vegian, are you going to restaurants? Are you going to casinos? Or are you just staying home? Johnny Monday. That sounds like a film noir name. Okay. 70 in Ventura. Very nice. Very nice. No buffets. That is a thing of the past. Boy, life is just going to be different, isn't it? I mean, the buffet was like a huge fun thing at Vegas. Chickenhead said, I avoid the strip like the plague. I guess the strip is the plague. Yeah, I am so torn about going out to CES. I mean, it's still 6 months away, but I don't know what to do. Is anybody traveling? Stay home. No, the buffets, I never was in a line for a buffet, although I tended to go into slightly off hours. You hope I don't go? Well, there's some hope of being able to cover it from home because the initial CES 2021 press release maybe 2 weeks ago said, it's an all-new CES. We're taking extra precaution, and it's going to be both in-person and virtual. So there's a good chance that the only great thing about CES is that when Chad and I went out together, my God, the last CES we shot 21 videos, and that's like 6 weeks of shows, and you don't have to set anything up. The person that you want to ask about the product is there. You don't have to get the product. You don't have to set the product up. So it's certainly way more convenient to do it in Vegas, but I don't know. Yeah, the hands-on is better than the video. CES and COVID are strange bedfellows. I just don't know. I'm going to see how the Berlin, it's IFA, the Berlin show is in, I believe, September. And they are, I think they're limiting it to 50,000 people. You know, CES is like 170,000 people. Hey, Dr. Mom. Hey, Beef Team.
Well, good afternoon, Dick. So good to see you. Welcome to your show.
The same.
And I think it's time to do a show.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to GizFiz PM. Oh, that toilet needs another flush, Jeff. Welcome to GizFiz PM. I guess we will not be flushed with excitement. All right.
It's got a long chain on it, and when you pull it, it takes forever for it to flush.
Oh, yeah, and remember, you always have to close the cover now when you flush it. That's the new thing. Just a little flush. Yeah, the tank had a refill. All right, so we're going to do photos from George Davis. We're going to do some logo. We have a yearn to learn. And we'll do a couple more snappy answers to stupid questions that worked out so well last week. Does anybody want to be chat room celebrity of the week? Big rush. Okay. All right. So we'll start with our photo captions from George Davis. And we're going to go almost an hour. We're going to end like at 3 minutes to 7. Okay. Photo number 1. Myra, photo number 1 is, I assume this is a religious prayer, okay? A man and a rug, and I assume he's praying. A giant rug. Looks like he's in a ballroom. Has anybody seen my contact? I'm not praying. I lost my contact. Carpet munching. Contact has to be here. Checking the carpet for COVID. Oriental rug inspector. Where Rover had an accident. My head is stuck. Praying social distancing edition. I don't hear any water running over here. Social distance praying. Don't eat that. He's very thorough with the carpet cleaning. No one will notice that defect.
Thank you, sir.
Carpet beetle. Patching hole with teeth. Rug inspector found stain. Your carpet smells fresh. He just got off the wildest roller coaster ride. My braces are stuck to the carpet. Oh, they're flying by. Practicing ostrich head in sand. Looks good enough to eat. A lot of social distancing. This 100-meter social distancing is crazy. And we'll end with, I dropped my penny, or trying to figure out the thread count. Okay. George said, George said, man closely inspecting a giant rug. My caption is, here it is in the drug. Here's the design problem. This one colored thread should be moved one space to the left. Okay. All right, photo 2. What's next? Written on a blackboard. Okay, that's it. It's a blackboard. And what's next has been written on it. And we can see the blackboard has been erased quite a few times. Who's on third? I'll tell you what's next. What's next? What we say after the last photo. Who's on first? What's next? Said Dumb Door. Why is the word next shouting? It's not over yet. A lesson in using question marks. Oh, that's funny. NXT. One question to not ask in 2020. I paid tuition for this. Steve Jobs sketchpad. A 4-letter word. Jobs attempt at PC. COVID-20. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's very funny. What's next? COVID-20. Trip to the chalk store. What's next? Whoop. Going by fast again. What's next? Write it 100 times. What's next? End of the world. What's next? 4 horsemen. Question mark is next. We need the list. What's that funny right? Up, it's gone. The eraser is next. The defunct computer. What's next? Another COVID-19 breakdown. Oh my God, I hope not. Before the whiteboard was invented. I volunteered to bang the erasers, teacher. Oh, remember that? Oh my gosh. I think you could leave class to do that, couldn't you? Or you had to go to the window to do it, but I do remember something about cleaning the erasers. Let's see. Okay, now he's now called Alan. Mr. Quest said, I used to do that. Oh, Snooze did it too. Exactly. The only way to get out of class was say, Teach, can I clap the erasers? The erasers. Okay, let's see what George put for this. George said, for 2 words written on a blackboard, my caption is, this question can only be answered by the passing of time. Wow, very deep. This question can only be answered with the passing of time. Okay, photo 3. Oh my gosh. A ship being launched. And as usually happens, they usually slide in at a crazy angle. Okay, a ship being launched. And probably the owner throwing up. Okay. So the ship sliding down the gangway sideways. Timber. Everybody to the other side. Runaway ship. We need more fat guys on the port side. Where's the duct tape? Before they sink. Who's up for a 3-hour tour? You might want to move out of the way on the other side. That is correct. There's usually the tidal wave on the opposite dock. Sinking of the Bismarck. That's what's next in 2020. Poseidon Adventure. Everybody lean to the right. Who pulled out the chalk early? I said starboard. We should have closed the windows. Well, we should have closed the portholes. Damn, my boat fell in the water. Noah got an upgrade. Oh, that's nice. Smallest tsunami ever. I see the captain tilting like that as they did in Star Trek. Watch out for that iceberg. Okay. I assume that ship made it out okay. I hope. George said, for the launching of a new ship, my caption is, there go all the dishes in the 4 dining halls on the floor. What a mess. I was on the QE. Dennis and I were both on the QE2 when we were eating dinner. When the ship was hit by a rogue wave. Actually, a couple of them. It started tilting, and then it tilted a little more, and then it tilted like it did in that photo. And the sound of China breaking was phenomenal. And I was talking to the waiter, and I said, have you ever been through this before? And he said, never. He said, normally radar shows when the ship is heading toward rough water, and there are little pilot lights at every waiter station. And when the little pilot light comes on, we have a way to lock all the dishes in place. And he said that's when he called it a rogue wave. He said this was just, he said, first of all, we know it's a rogue wave because there are only 3 of them in a row. And the second thing is that we got no warning that this is going to happen. Okay, so we learned something else. We met one of the Dennis and I were doing a show on the QE2. I was doing Backstage at Mad Magazine. We did 2 shows, Backstage at Mad Magazine, and the other show was, Scams, the way people try to part you from your money was the other show. And so we were talking to one of the people who worked on the ship about the rogue wave, and he said, the worst thing about the rogue wave is they never get a chance to close all the lower hatches. And he said, probably today, the crew's quarters probably has 6 feet of water in them. Anyway, okay, on with photo 4. How rogue are they? Oh, Peacock. It's NBC time. It's the match game time. Okay, photo 4 is just a peacock. Photo 4 is a peacock. Tech Donna says strutting his stuff. Beef Team, NBC. Eric Duckman, NBC. I scared you. Newest TSA agent, flexing my knuckles, my muscles. All eyes are on me. 5G Bird. Game of Feathers. In living color. I'm the young stud today. Shake a tail feather. Look me in the eyes. New Peacock Max channel mascot. Someone get NBC on the horn. Don't sneak up on me like that. Watch out for the spikes. Not in living color. Due to the pandemic, NBC's put the peacock up for adoption. Social distancing. NBC in living color. Proud as A. Fashion show for peacock. Strut your stuff. Peacock flashing to tourists. Funny, it only has 2 colors. Look at me. Look at me. Built-in social distancing feathers. And we'll end with my feathers are Bluetooth enameled. Okay, and George said, for the male peacock with his tail feathers all fanned out, my caption is, with 15-mile-an-hour winds blowing, I'm having a hard time staying on my feet. Okay, photo 5 of 6. This is probably the swimming pool of that ship that they just launched because it's underwater. Okay, it's a ladder. Looks like a swimming pool ladder, but only the top of the railing is sticking out of the water. Okay, a ladder with only the handrails at the top sticking out. I like infinity pools. This is ridiculous. Off the rails again. Noah, you're too late. What makes you think the pool drain is clogged? Doug, Dune Buggy took a wrong turn. Nope, never seen a submarine here. Global warming. Turn off the water, please. Swimming pool in Florida. This is the deep end. Is this pool all deep end? Someone check the chlorine level. Who left the hose on? Stairway to King Neptune. Honey, it rained today. I thought this was the shallow end. Stairway to Heaven. I docked my boat and the truck went with it. At least the ocean is made child safe. That submarine didn't hide well. And Myra Joyce said, that's really the deep end. I wonder what that picture was of. Let's see. George said, George said, for 2 stainless steel pool handrails. My caption is, Mark, wake up. Turn off the water. The pool is more than filled. Well, Georgia did get a lot of matches with that. We had a lot of turn the water off and hose answers. Okay, caption, photo 6. Oh my God. Is that Photoshop? What the hell is that? I have no idea what this is. Is that giraffe scared? Saw a mouse, piggyback rides. Wait a darn minute. Piggy neck ride. I can reach higher, Mom. Giraffe back ride, fake, Eka mouse. Mommy had a bad dream. Gazelle out there, should it be? Organic cell tower. Even giraffes hiding from COVID-19. Gazelle over there. No, it's a spider. I can see my treehouse from here. There's an ant on the floor. Can you kill it? New giraffe theme park. Toys R Us makes a comeback. Oh, Toys R Us has closed. Happy Father's Day hug giraffe style. The grass is lava. The grass is lava. Okay. Leap giraffe. I can see better now. View is a kip nicer up here. Good, bad, and ugly. Mouse. Better view of the parade. Get off me now. I can't believe you really called shotgun. You won't believe the view up here. You really are a pain in my neck. Can I have a neck rub? This deck is made for climbing. Thanks, I can see the stage now. Another, you're a pain in the neck. I saw a gator on meth. No, this is not real. Carry me, Mom, carrying me. And we'll end with giraffes playing horse. Okay. Photo. George said, the young giraffe. Oh, okay. Young giraffe clinging on mother's neck saying, sorry, Mom, I'm afraid of snakes. Okay. Wow. The laptop got folded and put away. Talk about special effects. George it was close. George said, "Sorry, Mom, I'm afraid of snakes." We got a lot of afraid of answers. We'll give you some matches. And George ends by saying, "Try a new recipe this coming week and share it by coming on as chat room celebrity of the week. That's my challenge to you. I just made 2 quarts of pickled watermelon rind. Yummy." Well, George, why aren't you the first one? Why don't you show us a video of your pickled watermelon rind? All right, and then you'll be an inspiration for others to do it. I doubt it, but we could try it. Anyway, at least send us a photo of your watermelon rind. Does that taste? Anybody ever eat watermelon rind? Watermelons are related to cucumbers. Never eat the rind. Watermelon color. Its color keeps going. The color of money. Mandy the Clown says, the Energizer Bunny is the color of money. That's true. That campaign has run a long time. Copper and black. I think someone has that mixed up with the batteries. Jeff, do you know what color the Energizer Bunny is?
It's mainly pink with a white tail, I think.
It is extremely pink. Correct. Boy, I have no idea what this is. This seltzer comes from New York City is a quote from blank. Does anybody get that? This salsa comes from New York City is a quote from blank. Is a quote from New York Salsa. Is a quote from Pace Picante. Get a rope. It's a quote from some movie. Jeff, any idea what this salsa comes from New York City is a quote from?
No idea.
Do you know what? Several people in the chat room. Oh, Captain J likes that commercial. Sluggo has the whole name. Pace Picante Sauce.
Oh.
It
Good
is
job.
a quote. Wow. About a dozen of you got it right. No, it's not Hudson River Salsa, now with 10% less sludge. Let's see what the... Oh, I know this one. What product uses... This is a good place for a stick-up. What product uses this is a good place? That's funny. Old Spice, Super Glue, Glade, Citibank, AT&T, YouTube, Wells Fargo. Let's see if Dennis knows. Dennis came in to bring me a drink. Dennis, do you know what company uses the phrase, this is a good place for a stick-up? No. Oh, Dennis doesn't know. All right, Jeff, do you know?
Yeah, Fort Knox.
Fort Knox. Chat room, I would say 25% of you have it. This is a good place for a stick-up is from Airwick Air Fresheners. Well, this is the chat room. The chat room is very crazy. Okay, we're going to do our Yearn to Learn, and it's from Ranger Rick. Is that correct, Jeff?
Ranger Rick has sent a whole bunch of them to look at. And did he send them to you? Because I can forward it to you. But,
no, that's okay. Does it have a title, or should we be surprised?
It's something to do with getting your driver's permit from back from back in the day.
From back in the day. Okay, from back in the day. Compliments of Ranger Rick. How to get your driving permit. Oh, General Motors. Your permit to buy one of our cars. This is going to be good.
I am your permit to drive an automobile.
Oh, it's a talking
your
permit.
Your license to use the highway system of the United States.
And any way you want, and pay outrageous
I am only a card
tolls.
in your wallet or purse. Yet I unroll before your eyes a magic carpet. The millions of miles of highways and byways that crisscross the nation. I am your round-trip travel ticket, your passport to pleasure.
Wow.
With me, you can motor
I thought you were
from
just
the Atlantic
my license.
to the Pacific.
Where is this person driving?
From the Gulf
Get back on the road.
to the Great Lakes. You can travel with me as your only identification.
That's all right,
I am the
isn't
only
it?
commuter's
No
ticket
photo
you need
on it,
to
no
drive
nothing.
to and from school or work, day after day, year after
Night
year.
after night, yeah.
I have become
Year
vital
after
to more
year
than
until you
50
finally
million
get
people
out
in
of
this
first
land of
grade.
ours. I am their constant companion. I go with them wherever they go. The farmer on his way at sunup.
Was gas 5 cents?
The bus
Did we
driver.
see a gas pump?
The truck driver. The ambulance driver.
What about the good humor
policeman.
man driver?
The cab driver. No matter who they are, no matter where they are, I am with them. With me in
Wow.
their possession, the drivers of our millions of rubber-tired vehicles help keep turning the wheels of our national economy, whether they roll over highway or city street. For in the past 25 years, driving has opened the gate of commerce between city and farm,
Look, Petaluma.
factory and consumer.
Yeah, it is Petaluma.
With me in
The
their
chicken
possession,
and egg. Where's the
the
truck
daily
with the
life
eggs?
of millions has taken on new meaning. The family,
it's good.
the
Social
individual,
distancing,
has a freedom
please.
of movement so new, it did not exist in the youth even of our own parents. For the automobile has brought with it,
Well,
in
that
less than a
automobile
lifetime,
is in the water.
a new way of life, a new standard of living, a
Watch one
standard
says,
of
I
living
have a
matched
license
by
to
no
drive
other
people
nation
crazy.
in the world. Because of the automobile, new industries have taken their place on our national landscape to add billions to our wealth by providing goods, services, and job opportunities undreamed of only yesterday. Our whole way of
What
living
happened to the
has
thing about
become
how to get
geared
your
to the
driver's
automobile.
permit?
I am your permit, your license, your permission to drive.
Right on cue.
I am a privilege and an obligation. Your
What?
obligation
What's the
to
obligation
drive
part? Get to
skillfully,
that.
carefully, and legally.
Oh, now you tell me. Uh-oh. That's going to go on your permit. Actually, I'm surprised.
This year,
General Motors
there will
put this
again
in
be
it.
thousands of innocent victims of those
Oh.
who will not recognize this obligation. I will be among the last papers of tens of thousands who will have no further use for me. And I may be merely a means of identification of almost 1 million whose injuries may be permanent. 1 million accident victims whose numbers contain twice as many 15 to 24-year-old drivers as any other. Over and
Must have been a
over, I
Ford,
ask
yeah.
myself,
Look at what a driver's permit was. Oh my God, you could just Xerox
is it the
that.
supposed thoughtlessness of youth that takes such a toll?
Photocopy it.
Is
I
it
should say.
inexperience that leads to the taking of foolish chances? Is it the failure of adults to teach the young people the right way to drive?
Yeah, that's what
Or is
that's
it
where
my
the
fault?
blame lies.
Have I allowed myself to become taken for granted? I try to tell people when they write their names across my face that they're signing
Logan
more
said,
than
I
a
think
signature,
it's Murray Hamilton
that they are
doing
signing a
voiceover.
pledge. a pledge to be the kind of driver they want others to be. I want
to be a reckless driver, and I want others to be reckless
drivers,
too.
We owe to each other the courtesy, the fair play each of us expects.
Yeah. Well, this was very uninspired. Oh, horsepower! And this is what's under the hood of your car.
Play the game. And no matter what the game may
Get
be,
that
it has
car
its rules.
off the ice.
Rules of courtesy and fairness and sportsmanship. Rules that determine the pattern of action of all who play. Each game has its code of rules, and each set of rules is known.
Oh, now don't tell me there's going to be rules for the road.
And all who watch.
That would be ridiculous.
We have come to demand fair play and sportsmanship in all things, great and small. It has become second nature, for example, for those who play golf, to allow others to play through.
Where's the car? Come on, it's night. Drive on that lawn.
To carefully avoid the almost invisible foul line. For the runner to stay in his lane.
Oh, now we have
same
finally
rules of
we have an
sportsmanship apply to
association
driving
that
an
makes
automobile.
sense. Whoa!
Unfortunately, there are drivers amongst us who are poor sports. Drivers who can dish it out, but
can't take it. Officer, I was really just trying to go across 3 lanes of traffic. What's the big deal? Oh boy, you got it now.
They are the reckless who cause the accidents that maim
That's
and
going to
kill.
cost you $2, pal.
They are the offenders whose invasion of the rights of others may
There's
lead to
the
curtailment of
offender
their
right
own
there.
rights. For remember, I am your permit to drive.
No
Not your
more.
right
You're
to
suspended,
drive,
pal.
For you are entitled to drive only as long as you abide by the rules of driving.
Yep. They didn't mention that
The
when you
rules
got to
of driving
permit, did they?
are fundamentally simple, based on common sense. Common sense
Oh.
safety for yourself and for others.
Oh.
When you're walking, for instance, say by yourself,
Don't chew
or
gum.
even with a few other people on a country road, there's room to spare, and walking is no problem. But this milling throng in the heart of a great city can represent the traffic problem of today.
So if you want to
When you
walk,
look down on
go out in the
there's
country.
not much difference between a jam of people and a jam of automobiles. But when you look closely at the people,
Or a
when you
raspberry
get down
jam.
among them, you'll find there's a vast difference. As
Elmer
members
says,
of
I
a
think
group
all
of
the
civilized
actors
human
should get
beings,
Oscars.
each going about his own individual business, there is a smooth surge of motion, a unity of action, and
Wow.
there's respect for the rights
I
of
thought
others.
it was just a
A
big
polite
unruly
avoidance
crowd.
of contact, wholehearted cooperation, and courtesy. So it can be
I love the
with the
background
milling
music,
throng
too.
of automobiles across our land. So it can be with you.
And it will be. And if it ain't,
Staying
It
off
can't be.
the white lines. Waiting for the green lights. Stopping at the stop signs.
wow.
Slowing down in school zones. Observing the traffic signs. And thinking. Thinking while you drive about
thinking?
your driving. Keeping your mind on your driving and your eye on the road.
Boy, that's a lot.
The thinking driver, the alert driver, takes no chances with the lives of himself.
And
others.
that's why he's
The
always
alert
late.
driver can avoid accidents. He can slow down, for instance, in time to protect himself and others. In time to avoid the aggravation of minor damage. Damage that costs money and denies the
I
use
was
of the
just
car.
texting my lawyer when you
pay
crashed
the
into
cost
me.
of the driving mistakes of others, and they of yours, in more stringent traffic regulations, in higher
Stringent.
insurance rates. Perhaps
Murray
the poor driver
Hamilton
never
was
learned the
Steve
proper way to
Spielberg's
drive.
uncle.
You have more opportunity than
A
he.
fact we
You
overlooked.
have the opportunity to learn the right way to drive. The opportunity to avoid the mistakes and habits acquired by others. As a good driver, you will live to enjoy all the fruits of good driving. For I, your permit to drive, am the open sesame to a lifetime of new experience, a lifetime of new beauty. I bring wings to your feet, a freedom of motion you will learn always to cherish.
How about bringing
I bring pleasure and responsibility.
olive oil to my
The
socks?
responsibility to drive well.
I
urge
just
you
wanted
to
to
guard
go to
what
the
I stand
store.
For I permit you to drive.
Whoa, really? Well, I'm putting you back in my wallet. And you're not going anywhere. My brakes are not for you. What's this, an Uber training video? Says Scallywag. All right. So, we have plenty of time. So we'll do a little. How many permits are pasted on your front door? Oh my God, they're on a bulletin board. For the new heater in the chimney. You know, I don't know what's how. You know, we talked about it on the GizFiz, but we're getting a gas heater here, and there was like for 2 months there was such activity digging up the street and leaving a giant hole, and then they put all the rocks on the front where the plants grew, and I finally called the landlord and said, you know, the plants are trying to grow and all the rocks are there. So I'll tell the handyman to move them. And got me up every day at 8 o'clock digging holes in the cellar. Evidently, it had to build a different room of cinder block to contain the furnace. Anyway, and now it's been probably a month, and all activity is dead. So there's a brand new heater in the cellar sitting on its own cement bed in a locked cinder block room. But no one's come to put the chimney in, which is very worrisome to us because it turns out the chimney is going to be in my backyard. So waiting for that to happen. Don't light a match there. Didn't they take all the gas lines out when Con Ed? Well, no, because this is now, because Con Ed runs all the gas pipes for all the stoves in all the buildings. So I assume that's the same line we're using, is the line that feeds the gas stoves. Yeah, that Luke says that's what they do. Get ready to buy some space heaters. Well, the city does have a rule, is they couldn't start it until the temperature went above like 68 degrees for 7 days or something. In other words, you cannot install a new heating system in a New York City apartment unless it's warm enough that if something goes wrong, the people aren't going to freeze to death. So they did observe that rule. Anyway, okay, so, you know, last week, John Tapley suggested us playing snappy answers to stupid questions, and it went really, really well, okay? And I don't have John's sheet from last week, but he sent me a couple more for this week. So basically, the way it works is you are doing something that is incredibly obvious. And you know what? I think he has one here. Okay, so you're standing by the side of your car. The tire is flat. You're holding the jack in your hand, and someone says to you, "Oh, do you have a flat tire?" And you reply, all right, this is where you make up your wise answers, okay? "Oh, do you have a flat tire?" There's a great one already. "No, it's only flat on the bottom." "No, the other three just swelled up." Another, "No, only on the bottom." This is very good. "No, I'm practicing for a pit crew." "No, I'm a jack salesman." These are great. "No, I'm checking my wife's attitude." No, I'm selling Jacks. No, my name is Jack. No, I'm just acting out. No, I like Jacks. No, Sherlock. No, the road is flat. The tire is fine. It's only flat on the bottom. That's excellent. They're all excellent. No, the car is flat. The tire, they're going so fast. Yes, do you need one? No, I like the vibrations. I ordered the bad part from Amazon. No, I'm finding the irony in the tire iron. These are great. You don't know Jack. Flat tire? No, I'm trying out for a triathlon. No, it's just taking a stretch after a long ride. No, it just looks flat. No, it's the 3 puffy ones I need to deal with. Chat room, these are great. No, I'm testing out an awesome new tire gauge. No, I'm just changing the air. Oh, another one. No, I'm just changing it to summer air. No, I came to ask this car if it needs a Vanderchuck job. Anyway, chat room, these are really great. These are really great. No, it's just sitting in a pothole. These are great. You are so good at this. Okay. Person coming, walking off the beach, and they're blistered and they're red everywhere. And the person said, "Did you get too much sun?" Okay, person coming off the beach, all blistered and sunburned. "Did you get too much sun?" No, the ocean turned to acid. I have no sun. No, I fell into a campfire. This is good. No, I got just the right amount. No, there was a toxic waste list. No, the sun got too much of me. No, I work at Red Lobster. Oh, excellent. No, the buffalo chicken was really hot. No, Sunny is my middle name. No, I stood too close to the pizza oven. I was in an underwater fire. These are great. No, I have a big rash. No, I just got too little shade. No, and my name isn't Sun. No, I just put on too much tanning cream. No, this is a moonburn from last night's moon. No, I love going to the burning salon. No, I'm a redneck by birth. Didn't you see the jellyfish warning? No, I just act this way to stupid questions. No, I'm a natural redhead. I ate the spicy meatball. My blisters are a fascia statement. No, I'm a rock lobster. Anyway, chat room, that is great. They're great. All right, we're going to end with match game. Oh, Dennis, you're coming down. Dennis, are you listening up there? Are you hanging on to every word? And Jeff, is Alex with us? Jeff, do you know if Alex? Oh my gosh, we're tuned into Alex. He's not at his computer right now.
I saw him there though, so he's ready.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
He's working, and he is in Seattle, so it's kind of hard to get to the office these days.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Dum bum bum. All right, we've done it before, but we'll do it again. At the Mexican restaurant, Linda said, "Oh, it almost fits in with our sunburn deal." At the Mexican restaurant, Linda said, "The food here must be very hot. All the waiters have blank." The food here must be very hot. Oh, let me write my own answer. Dennis, come down.
Now, you asked that question the last 2 weeks.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, good. We'll get some more good answers.
Oven mitts, sunburns, fire extinguishers. Let me finish. I don't know how to spell it. Fire suits. Ice packs. Did you get too much sun? Match game 2020. Red skin. Oh, okay. See, now we're getting different answers because of the last question. Hot sauce blistered lips. Okay, I think I got just 2 matches. Mexican restaurant food here must be very hot. All the waiters have fire insurance, a cold attitude. I thought we were going to get a ton of fire extinguishers. Didn't. Jeff, what did you write? Hot pants. Okay, and Alex has not returned, right? Oh, asbestos pants. We'll give you that. We'll give you a match. Okay. Okay. The conductor said we don't allow dogs on this train. And Marvin said, that's not a dog. That's my blank sticking out of the carry bag. On the train, the conductor said we don't allow dogs on the train. And Murray said, that's not a dog. It's a blank sticking out of my carry bag. I got a great answer to this. A Hampshire Schnauzer, a wiener dog. Oh, okay. Well, actually, a wig, my mother-in-law, my estranged wife. Oh, God. Lunch, wiener. Fred, my cousin, coonskin cap, mop, overgrown hamster. My overgrown hamster serving wench. Wow. My razor. I'm just happy to see you. A Nathan souvenir. That's very funny. Okay. Conductor said we don't allow dogs on the train, and Marvin said that's not a dog. That's my blank sticking out of my carry bag. And you said, Jeff?
Oh, Jeff. Okay, Jeff. That's right.
Jeff. Oh, just my lunch. Okay, I got some matches. That's a Frankfurter sticking out of my carry bag. And Alex has not returned.
Oh, Alex is here.
Oh, my miniature horse. Okay. Alex, how you doing?
Good.
Good, okay.
He's got a new haircut. You didn't even notice, Dick?
Yeah, I did. Is that an on-purpose
I didn't mean for it
haircut?
to be this short. Barbershop's opened up, and there's one down the street, and I needed it desperately, but he was a little overzealous. But
okay.
I'll live with it.
Hey, it looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, I think it's good, too. Let me see what I... I wanted to do more of the questions that we did. Oh, here they are. I want to do more of the questions I did on the match game.
Well, that would be nice.
The match game we played with the celebrities. Okay, nobody got a match on this. Dumb Donald was so dumb.
How dumb was he?
He bought a blank so he could put his data in the cloud. Dumb Donald was so dumb.
How dumb was he?
He bought blank so he could put data in a cloud. God, no one matched me then either. Bazooka, a rocket. Actually, these are good. A long ladder is very funny. Golf clubs, kites, a fogger. Oh, we'll see how Dennis does. It's beyond you? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. A Canadian Goose. A slingshot. Oh, slingshot is actually, these are very good answers. A model rocket. Oh, finally, I got a match. Okay. We're going to start with Alex. Dumb Donald was so dumb. He bought a blank so he could put his data in the cloud. And Alex said, a beanstalk. Oh, that's very good. Jeff, you said an enterprise. Okay, I think that I only matched.
Only some of you will get that.
I said an airplane. Oh, Rocky Horror too. Okay, I got a few matches. Very good. All right, you know what? Let's see if anybody got this. Mary said, I'm going to do a cooking show on Twit.
Yes, as in Star Trek.
Yes, it's going to be called TWIM. This week in blank. Mary said, I'm going to do a cooking show on Twit. It's going to be called TWIM. This week in blank. I lost my pen. Oh, you know what? You're very good at this. Mastication. That is very funny. In mushy meals, in monstrosities, in meringue, in microwaving, in munchies. Oh my God. In mediocrity. In meats. In measles. In mess. Yeah, it should be just one M word. In magic. Wow. Allergy said emergency calls. Just leaving off the E. In microsalt. In megabytes. Oh, no one said mozzarella. Morbidity. Gosh, okay. We're going to start with Jeff. Mary said, I'm going to do a cooking show on Twit. I'm going to call it TWIM. This week in...
Well, since all the Twit staff are working from home, it would be this week in my home studio.
Oh, my home studio. Okay. Alex, you said... Oh, my kitchen. Okay. In minestrone. We're not getting any matches. My this week in meatloaf, I got at least one match. And Dennis, my week in Maylocks. I said meat. Well, meat and meatloaf. Well, we'll give it to each other. But on Match Game, they wouldn't have matched that. Okay. Richie Rich was so rich. He even had a drop cam in his blank. Richie Rich was so rich. You know, a webcam, right? Drop cam. Okay. Oh, you got one? Oh, you got one. Okay. He's working on one. Okay. Richie Rich was so rich. He even had a drop cam in his... Oh, I got it. This is not going to get any matches. But it's good. Oh, it's so good. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Dumpster, dungeon, vault. Oh, my God. Oh, personal safe. I thought this was so outrageous. Okay. All right, we're going to start with me. Richie Rich was so rich, he even had a drop cam in his safe deposit box. Okay, so we're going to match that with vault because I'm the judge. Dennis said, oh, okay. He even had a drop cam in his toilet. Oh, did someone say that? Okay. And Jeff, you said Richie Rich was so rich, he even had a drop cam in his bathtub. Okay. And Alex? In his guardhouse. Oh, wow. He even had a guardhouse. Okay. Yeah. Oh, go back to Alex. Dennis wants to critique his hair.
God.
Alex thinks it's too short.
No, it looks great.
Well, I meant for it to be a little still shaggy, but this is all out of balance. It's just kind of.
Well, no, that just looks like
it needs a few weeks to adjust.
Okay. Oh my God! Let me see. Oh, it's 6:58. So we're going to go out and make noise. So that was going to be our last question, but we're going to meet Charlie. Oh my God. Where's Charlie? Charlie, what? Oh my God. Charlie, like clockwork, is usually here after the fourth question. So talking to the neighbors, the 7 p.m. noise is kind of wearing down, but we're not sure as to when we want it to end. Only be, it's for the health workers. Go make noise. Go make noise. Hey, Myra, are you still making noise? Myra, where you are? The other day I said to Dennis, there's almost no noise out front. And Dennis said, that's because they're making it all in the backyard. Charlie time. Oh, Charlie. Okay. You want to pick him? Give him a quick pickup. Okay, this has been Match Game. GizFiz PM. Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland. Alex Gumpel, Jeff the New Guy, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, and all the people in the chat room production. Chat room, I'll see you Thursday for GizWiz, and we'll be back next Saturday for GizFiz PM. Okay, bye. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you, chat room. Okay, bye.
Thanks, chat room. You are incredibly awesome. Alex, good seeing you. Nice haircut. Ranger Rick, thanks for sending the videos. Dick, you are always awesome because it's your show, of course.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye. Noise.
Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome. Sorry. Hitting buttons.
Gotcha.
Hitting the buttons.
I miss hitting buttons.
I watched a lot of videos of you hitting buttons. And some from the brick house too. It was pretty cool. You guys did some pretty cool stuff back there.
Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah. There was something you did where, I don't know, I got to remember what it was, but it was pretty cool. You would show a wide shot and people kind of walking around, but you called it something. Like the intersection or something. I can't remember.
The breezeway?
Yeah, it must have been that. And there'd be random people walking around, and it was pretty cool. All right, folks, stand by for a nice bit coming up, and then a repeat of today's The Tech Guy, which was incredibly awesome. So if you missed it, you got to watch it in a few minutes.